everybody and welcome back to my channel and thank you so very much for tuning into yet another episode of Everything Lelona, where we talk about everything and anything, child. Now if you are new here, thank you so very much for tuning into this particular episode. I really hope that you will enjoy it and that will make you hit that little subscribe button somewhere over here. And if you are a regular subscriber, a gang day one, what's good, what's up, what it do? I really hope that you are well and that you are taking care of yourself, okay? Now, as you can see that today's video is a story time, because one thing about the stories, they keep on giving, okay? So I will be telling you guys a very spicy, should I say? But it was a story that I think is worth telling here, because one thing about me, I do shit and I fuck shit up. So that's what I did here. Now, based on the title, the story is about me fighting with someone's man, with their man, right?
Okay.
So I'm fighting for someone's man with their man. Makes no sense, but I did that. So yeah, so before we get into the story, as we all know, and I hope you also have one, young beverage, if usemsebenzini selenoba yitintase, but young beverage, we are having some brutal fruit. So guys, please tell brutal fruit ukubana nathi bafana siyayisela brutal fruit. So clap your list yabo, hayibo, can they add me? Because one thing about me, I've been drinking brutal fruit. So yeah, we are having brutal for today as our drink of choice. So clink bitch. Good. So without wasting any time, let's get into the video. Now the year was 2013. I remember this because at this time I was doing my second year, right? And the course that I did, on your second year you are supposed to go and do your in-service training. Yabo. So if you know, you know. Remember I did a vlog, my first ever vlog. There was Tino and Zetu in that vlog, right? So those are my best friends from varsity. So now there's another one who was missing there, which is Uzik. So we were like 4 friends and we got employed at the same company, right? Like I was like, oh! So we were gonna be working together. And then when we had gotten the job scope and everything that we're going to be doing, we actually realized Ukuti will be traveling SA. Now what or how this was going to happen is that we were doing a project for the Department of Education. They can't do shit to me, right? Like I can talk about it because it's, yeah, but we're doing a project for the Department of Education. So now what we were going to be doing is that we were going to be going to different schools around South Africa, and then we'll be looking at their infrastructure, seeing if there's something that the department can do to basically introduce new structures to the school, basically improve their infrastructure. So now what happened here is that we were gonna go to Limpopo. This is where the story happens. It happened in Limpopo, Venda, Thohoyandou. So my friends don't know this story because when it happened, I was still very much kinda like in the closet, yabo. So I didn't really tell them this story, but guys, this is what's going on. Because why? Your boy was still in the closet.
That's so boring. But that's so boring. That's so boring.
Sharp, okay, we go to Limpopo. Now when we get to Limpopo, we go to Polokwane first. We stop at Polokwane or in Polokwane, and then we like, the whole team is gonna meet up because now we must be divided into the places that we are going to be going to. So Limpopo is a province, it's huge, right? So we can't all be based in one place and then leave from there. So abanye baza kuya eThohoyandou, abanye bazaya what is it? Louis Truck or something. Abanye baza kuya Giyani, abanye baza kuya. Also, we were all split up. Now 3 of them, Zetu, Tino and Zintle, all went to the same place. And then I was then paired with abanye abantu. So I had gone to Thohoyandou with these guys. So there were 4 of us who had gone to Thohoyandou, right? And when we got there, so basically when you get to the town that you're going to be working in, you get a company car. The company pays for your accommodation, and then they pay for all of your meals. Yabo? So now we get to our hotel and we check in. We're gonna be here for quite some time, like 3 months ish. You understand? Sharp. So we get there and we settle in, we start working. Now a couple of days in, I'm like, you know what? Because I'm gonna be here for quite a while, I think I should look for a gym. So I look for a gym, find a gym, and I start going to the gym. Now, because when I was still in Pretoria, I was like someone who was constantly working out. So I wanted to keep the same momentum. So that's why I decided to join the gym. And also because I am with people that I don't even know, we don't socialize. Yeah, bro? So now also going to the gym, maybe it might get me into the social scene. I might meet people there and befriend people there, which is exactly what happened. Now, when I started gymming there, because we were in the center of Itoyando, like in town, it was very close to University of Venda. Now, there were some students from the University of Venda who were gymming at the same gym as me. So I kind of made friends with them, yeah, bro? So there were 2 gay guys. So I made friends with these 2 guys, yeah, bro? So, we became friends, and whenever we would go to the gym, we would text each other, let's meet at this time, and then we work out together. So these were like my friends in Toyando. Yeah, bro? Now, this one day, this is where a story changes, because all this time it's been wholesome. I've been going to work, I have kind of a social life, but it's just me going to the gym and nothing else. But I'm focusing on my studies, I'm focusing on my work, I am focusing on my body. So wholesome, yabo, akondo in the picture next. So I'm just focusing on me, bitch. Now, this one time I'm at the gym and my friends from the gym aren't there. So your boy is working solo. Galamine. Now I'm busy working out, I'm working out. Maybe 30 minutes into my workout, walks in this tall, handsome, chocolatey, bearded man. You ever? He walks in, so I look at him, I'm like,
but I heard that. They will hurt you.
Because wow, boy looked delicious. Yeah, but so he was an older guy, not older in the sense that probably in his early 30s. Yeah, but at this time I'm what, 18, 19. I'm like 21. Yeah, but I'm 21 at this time. So he's like in his early 30s, not past 35. So he walks in and I look at him, and this man is gorgeous. He's dark. Skin tone is like his dark, melanin is popping. Yeah, Sharpie walks in, and so I'm working out, I'm minding my own business. Now I notice Ukuti, brother man here is like looking at me, yeah, but he's not looking at me in that sense, the fuck. He's looking at me on some, what's up? Yeah, so I'm like, okay, let's see what's gonna happen or where this is going to go. I'm busy pushing now. I'm busy pushing. Like in their sedents and just the vodka. So now, this guy, I'm like waiting for him to make a move. Boy is not doing shit. So I would move from one section to the other section, and eventually he will end up in that section. I move from here, I go there. It was a huge gym, by the way. So I move from here, I go there, I move from here, and eventually wherever I am, he will land there. And he does not stop looking at me. Yeah, so I'm like, I go, can't move. Now, guys, it's getting late. Yeah, because I would go to the gym after work. Like I would probably be back from, because I work in schools, so schools would close at, they would knock off at around 2. by then now I've gone home already. So I would then go to the gym about 3, 4. By 6 I would go back to the hotel and continue with my work. Sharp. So now, my nigga, time. Dude, I don't have all day here. You are not making any moves. Dimyek. So I'm like, you know what? If it was not meant to be, so it didn't happen. So I walked to the locker room. I walked there because I needed to change. I wasn't showering there. No, I wasn't showering there because I was gonna go back to the hotel anyway. So I would then go there, get my bag, change, and then put on. Did I change? I don't think I was changing there. I wasn't. I think I was just going there to get my bag and then maybe take off the t-shirt because it's wet. Maybe, I think so. But I was there for some time. So I head over to the locker. I get there, I'm changing my t-shirt, I'm packing my stuff, and then as I'm about to walk out, guess who walks in? Guess who motherfucking walks in? My nigga. So this guy, he walks in, and I'm like, you know what? It's do or die. I might not see this fella tomorrow because I haven't seen him here before. So I might not see him tomorrow. I might not see him. So I think let me just, encourage the situation. Maybe he's scared. So as I'm about to pass him, I'm like, oh, today was so hard. He's like, right? Like, I was feeling tired. So he starts talking. And then he would switch to vendor. And I'd be like, huh? So I think that's where he noticed oh, he's not vendor. So he's like, so where are you from? I'm like, I am Xhosa from the Eastern Cape, but I live in Pretoria. I'm here because of work. I'm going to be here for like the next 3 months. So he's like, oh, okay. So we start talking, we talk. He changes while I'm there. So I need don't ask me why I'm not walking out because I was walking out when you walked in. So ask me why I have not walked out, and we're having a conversation. So we're having this conversation and we're talking. He tells me about himself. So we'll give him the name. He had an English name, so let me give him an English name. Let's say his name is Steven, right? Yes, it's Steven. So, but he's a black guy. But he came like Steven because he had an English name anyway. So yeah. So he tells me his name is Steven. He lives around town. But what else did he say that I wanna tell? No man, but his name is Steven. Okay, that's all. And he works here. He was born here. He lives here. And yeah. Oh boy, you're right. Boy is clean. One thing about him, the man was clean. Like. Trim yakhe precise precision. The boy had a beard, a full beard. I'm like, he looked very exotic even. So sharp, okay. He tells me, so we're talking. He changes. So now I'm walking out. So when I'm walking out, I'm gonna go to my bikie because I was driving a bikie. I'm gonna go to my bikie and drive back to the hotel. So he's like, so where do you stay? I tell you that I live at, there was a hotel-ish. I don't know if it's a hotel or what was that place, but it was called Poch Villa. So I'm like, I'm gonna go to Poch Villa. That's where I live for the next 3 months, I guess. So he's like, so what are you doing now? I'm like, I'm just gonna go get home and do some work because I've got nothing else to do. I'm gonna get there, probably have supper and then do some work. He's like, no man, let me show you a place that I love going after gym. They sell like really healthy food. You've got your smoothies there and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So he says, follow me. So he gets into his car, I get into mine and I follow him. Now, we get to this cafe. It's like a small cafe, very nice place. We get there, it's close to, there's a casino in Toyando. I don't know what it's called, but it's like close to that casino. So yeah, so we go there and we get there and we have supper. We're talking. And then we're like, oh man, like it's getting late. We both have to wake up early tomorrow, so let's call it a night. So it's like, listen, I had an amazing time. give me your number. So I give him my number, he takes mine as well. And then I take his as well, sorry. So I take his number, drive back to my place. Get to the hotel. When I get there, obviously, I'm gonna text him on some. I got home safe and I had a great time today. Yeah, it was really nice making your acquaintance. Just to also start having a conversation, Jay.
Close your legs to married men.
Like, you know, when you like someone, you just want to consistently and continuously talk to them. And so that's what I wanted. I was like, oh man, can this conversation continue? So it continued. We were now talking. We even set up a date for the following day. But now, listen, what time do you get to gym? I'm like, I get there, about 4. When now, what time do you get there? He's like, I also get there, about 4:30. So I'm like, listen, I'll get there at 4:30 as well. So we have a date for 4:30 the following day. Sharp. Now, I get to gym the following day. And then he's there. So I walk in, he's already there, he's standing there. I walk towards him. And when I get to him, he hugs me. So I'm like, oh, okay, we hug. So we hug. Okay. So we haven't even started working. And I'm like, his natural scent smells so good. Like, I was already gone. One thing about me, I was already gone. Like,
are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Sharp, we work out. We didn't confirm anything with my friends, right? We haven't confirmed what time are we getting to gym. None of them have texted yet. So they walk in together while me and this guy are working out. And I think they could decipher and they could see what's going on. Because one thing about me, I'm flirty, guys. Like, if I'm talking to someone that I like, when I laugh and then that touch of I'm comfortable with touching you. I'm comfortable with you touching me. That's my flirting strategy. Dinjalo, you will know I will continuously touch you if I like you. Yeah, but not in an appropriate way. Obviously, like, I'll touch your shoulder. If I like you, you will know. Yeah, so it's pretty evident to everyone around here. Something is cooking. There's something going on here. So now they like work out somewhere there. But I see them and I wave. They wave back. He asked, go banaba. I'm like, no, these are guys that I normally work out with. These are my gym friends from here. He's like, oh, you've already made friends? I'm like, yeah. So I go over to like them, and then I come back to him. I go over to them. I come back to him. So now I'm telling them what's going on. They're like, yes, yeah. They're like, yes, so continuation. They leave. No, Kulando yam of going up and down. I think that day it was a Wednesday, right? I think it was a Wednesday. So they say to me, Mana, they want to go out on Friday. I'm like, yes, I'm in. I want to go out as well because I haven't been out since I got here. So I'm like, yes, I want to go out as well. Let's go out Friday. No, sharp. So I get back to him. I tell him of my plans with these guys that we are going out on Friday. So he's like, oh, by the way, now I also have plans for Friday with my friends. So I'll be going out with my friends. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, sharp. So Thursday we go to gym. Nothing happens. We just gym and work out. We go back to that cafe, we have supper, and then we go our separate ways. Friday comes now, and throughout the day we are chatting, and we're talking. He's already expressed to me, but you're cool, like you're cool peoples. I like you, yeah, bro. Now I'm like, I like you, you're cool peoples. But Asika, we haven't really said anything romantic or along those lines, yeah, to each other, like, I want you. But it's that thing, you cool, I like you, you cool, yeah, So after Friday, I'm at work, I'm texting him, we're chatting, and he's updating about his day. I knock off, I get home, I'm telling him about my day. I'm not gonna go to the gym because I'm going out. So I can't be working out and then going out later. I'll be tired as well, right? So I'm telling him, I'm not going to the gym now because tonight I wanna drink. Now he's like, yeah, I'm not going to. No. So we're updating each other. Even when we get ready, we are updating each other. So now the plan is that because I'm driving a company car, right? Yeah, I'm driving a company car. So I'm going to go and pick up my friend's Univan. And then, sharp. So I'm telling him that I'm getting ready. He's like, nah, he's getting ready. I'm like, listen, I'm leaving. He's like, okay, cool, I'll tell you when I'm leaving as well. But we are not going to the same place. You understand? I think, yeah, we're not going to the same place. But I didn't know that at the time. But whatever. But you get what I'm saying. He told me that he's going to a certain place, but I don't even know where that place is. So sharp. So now I tell these guys, I go and pick up these guys and they take me to this other place. We get there, it's like a restaurant vibe. We get there, we eat. Same vibe as Chubana type of thing. It's like it could be doof, but it could be type of place, yeah, bro? So you can sit and eat. You can also party if you're in a party. So we get there, we eat, we order drinks, we start drinking. Now this place is not packing up because we got there early. We thought, hi man, it's gonna pack up as time goes on. This place is not filling up at all. We're having drinks, the music's playing, but now they say, no, let's move to one place and go to another place. We get there and I'm like, bitch, no. I'm not like, there's no way I'm up. Tavern, like it's a tavern, and I'm like, not now, not ever. And the funubalap. So we get in, we get like the first round or the first 6 C3 mos. We get the first 6, and then we're sitting there. I'm texting this guy, Steven. Texting Steven, but I'm at this place. This place is so boring. Like tap, it's a tavern, like I don't like it here. He's like, well, Nandi Semigeroni, and here it's a very nice vibe. Kumnandi abantu I think now the time is around like 8ish to 9, yeah, boy. So I tell this guy, I think we need to go to Mikeroni. Does any one of you know where Mikeroni is? Because I'm going to Mikeroni. This guy has showed me pictures, like he took a video and then sent it to me. So I was like, I want to go there. So now I tell them, do you know where Mikeroni is? They're like, you go expensive pile. No. So I'm telling him, it's expensive there. He's like, no man, just come through. I got you. Yeah, bro. Firstly, where I was working, I was getting paid. Remember, I'm 21. I'm a student. The car I'm driving is paid for by the company. The fuel I'm using is paid for by the company. Where I'm staying, it's catered for by the company. My meals, all 3 meals of the day, are catered for by the company. So Imaliam, right? Whatever I was getting paid, which was a lot, especially for a student, and at that time, it was a lot. So I was living life. I wasn't afraid to spend. I wasn't afraid to spend. Ask Tino, Zintle, and Zeto. Ask them. We were bowling. Yeah, we were second year students, but we were bowling. Sharp. So he's like, now then, just come through. I got you. I'm like, okay, daddy, I'm coming. Yeah, bro. So we drive and we get to Mikeroni. I tell him that we are outside and he says, wait for me there, I'm coming. So he comes to the parking lot. Sharp. He walks towards me. Baby, I'm like looking at him. He's wearing a golfer, like a white golfer. He's wearing jeans and he's wearing like some sneakers. And he walks towards me. So as he walks towards me, I walk towards him. I hug him, and then he holds me by my hand, like so. And so now we're talking like, oh, I'm so glad that you made it. No. I'm like, yeah, thank you so much for telling us about this place, because where I was not going to survive, child. So I'm like, no man, thank you so much now for saying we can come and that you got me. He's like, okay, yeah, cool, let's go in. So as we're walking in, he's holding me by my hand, yeah, by Santa. So we're walking, my friends are behind me. So now, when we get to his table is full. There's there's two girls who are like a couple. Well, I figured that they were a couple because they were lovey-dovey. There were two girls who were lesbians. There was a gay guy. Opposite them, there was a gay guy who's like very thin. He's a twink, basically. He was like, if you don't know what a twink is, it's like a skinny gay guy, feminine, and some very much young, or a young gay guy, thin and feminine. That's a twink. So he's sitting there, and then there's another guy next to him who's sitting with another girl. So these two, you could tell Uguti, they are not a couple, the two guy and girl. Then there's this twink. So this guy is, well, I thought he's straight. I don't know. And ask guys, this is me just analyzing Abantu at like first sight, right? So there's a lesbian couple, there's a gay guy, there's a straight guy, there's a straight girl. Ne? Sharp. Then there's this guy. So it's 3 on that side, 3 on this side. So it definitely there's 3 of us now. There's a table next to them which is empty. So he's like, you guys can sit here. So we sit there, and then he calls the waiter or waitress, calls her. It's like, listen, get them a round of. He gets us a round of Savannas, which is what we were drinking. He gets us a round of Savannas, and we drink. So now, because this table we are sitting at is no. So how they were sitting, it was the couple, ne? The girls, then it's him. Opposite him is this twink, then it's the straight guy, and then the girl. Yeah, bo? So Tina, our table is here. So now I'm sitting like Apek at Afilane, and then it's my 2 friends opposite each other. He turns and looks at us. So he's sitting like this. So Uflatele, the couple, yeah, bo? The lesbian couple, and then this guy that is like here sees his profile. That's what's going on. Sharp. So now he's basically having a conversation with just me and my friends, and he would stand up and come dance with me. And the way that we were dancing, it was very much giving Niyazana ematrasini Nina. Because I was here, yeah, bo? I was like holding him so, and now he's holding me in the waist, and I'm like, yes, it's giving, child, it's giving. So now we're dancing, kumnandi. Everyone who's here is watching, and they can see what's going on. So I'm thinking, I was invited by a guy that likes me, and a guy that wants to be with me, and then these are his friends. That's what he said. That's what I know, right? So, and na what must happen? Diama nechonizam, siraiti, sibahle, security, siasleya, like, so good. Yonkin the right. Umdwam bought us drinks. So, what else do I want? Yeah, bo? I am not paying attention to anyone else here. Like his friends, I'm not paying attention to them. And my new man, because at this particular time he's my man. Yeah, because we are very flirty. We are very flirty. Like we are very flirty, and you can sense the sexual tension between us. Sharp. Now, because this place is huge, like it gives you altitude vibes, right? But a smaller altitude vibe, or a smaller altitude and a lower budget altitude, yeah, bro? There's like pools and shit. So the toilets are like there. So I'm sitting there, he's sitting here, he's talking to this guy, and then I turn to them like, guys, where's the bathroom? This twink says that, come, let's go together, I'll show you where the bathroom is. He's like, no, I'll show him. So now I'm like, what the fuck? Now they start arguing about who's gonna show me where the bathroom is. And I'm like, guys, where is the bathroom? Just show me where the bathroom. You don't have to walk with me, like I can walk, come on. Yeah, bro? So they start arguing about, no. Why do you wanna show him? And then I'm like, what the fuck? Like, why are you fighting? Are you fighting about why does both of you, It's in English. To the bathroom. Is that what you guys are fighting about? Like, what the fuck? So I stand up, I just go to the bathroom because one of them showed me, like, one of my friends was like, no, it's their turn. So I walk, I go there. So when I get to the bathroom, I'm sure I was there for like 30 seconds. In walks this twink. And then he's like, so when I got to the table, right? I was like, hi guys. I didn't get anyone's name because I was like, hi. And then I sat where I was sitting. So we didn't really introduce each other. So he gets to the bathroom. He's like, so who are you? So when I first heard him, I was like, huh? So I'm thinking, he's like, so who are you? What is your name? So I'm like, hi, by the way, I'm Lelon. So I want to give him a hug. I don't know why. So I'm like, hi, I'm Lelon. And I want to give him a hug. He's like, so I'm like, okay, I think that who are you is not what's your name. It's who the fuck do you think you are? And at this particular time, because I'm a Chihuahua, you put me against the corner. One thing about me, I will come out biting, baby. Yeah, bro? So I'm like, why? Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, what? He's like, who are you? So I'm like, who am I? Who are you? He's like, I am his man. I'm like, whose man? So now at this time, I'm like so annoyed. I'm like, can't I give it? Yeah, bro? So I just walk out. I don't even hear what he's saying. So I get back to the table, and there's obviously one guy here who this boy would come at me for, right? It's this guy that invited us here, Steven. So now I'm thinking, because I left the bathroom without even hearing what he's saying, because I just sensed the energy. I go like, I'm not gonna deal with this shit, yeah, bro? So I'm like, so I walk out, and this is foreign land to me, firstly. And I'm out here giving people the hand. I'm like, hey! But one thing I knew is that Noam Omakulu strong. Noam Omakulu strong. If you think your grandmother is strong, bitch, you haven't met mine. Yeah, but? So I'm like, I walk back to my table. So now I'm telling these guys, can you believe that twink came for me in the bathroom asking me who the fuck do I think I am? And when I asked him who the fuck does he think he is, he said his man. And there could only be one man that we would fight about here, right? It's this nigga. So now I don't want to bring anything up because firstly, this guy is taking care of our bill, right? So I don't want to piss him off. Even though I can afford my own alcohol, guys. Like, I can afford my own alcohol. I was getting paid. Yeah, bro? So, but Mans is taking care of the bill, and I kind of like men. So he didn't know me 2 weeks ago. Yeah, bro? So maybe it's a loose end that needs some tying. We understand? One thing about me, I will give the man the opportunity to say his side. We understand?
I know what the fuck I said, when the fuck I said it, and how the fuck I said it.
Sharp. So I'm not asking him anything about this thing. He comes back to his table and he gives me this look. These bitches are looking, if he comes for you, we got you. Yeah, ba? We got you. If he comes for you, I'm like, yes. And now I wouldn't rate because Sada, you're not gonna come for me. You are not gonna come for me and think you are going to come for me. Babes, you aren't gonna get me. Because one thing I'm gonna do, I will fuck you up. Okay? So, now, he's giving me eyes, he's giving me looks. And I'm like, calm down, sis. Calm your tits down. Like, I haven't done anything to your man. Like, I haven't done shit to your man. So, calm down. So now I keep taunting and provoking this guy, because whenever a song that I knew comes on, I would stand up and like pull this guy and like dance with him. You understand? Because I'm like, you're gonna learn. You are going to learn not to come for me. Come for everyone else, just not me, babes. Because mna zagnyesa. Zagnyesa. So now, yenzeke. Guy is like, Steven gets a call, like he's busy on a call, he's busy on a call. He comes back, he's like, yo guys, I need to leave. Ban, a friend of mine got into an accident, I need to rush there right now. Yeah, bo? So he calls the waitress comes, I swipe a bill, he leaves. Now, kengoku. Kusheke bani, kusheke mna and my two friends. Ne? Kusheke the twink, the straight guy, the straight girl, and the couple. By 5. C3. But one thing about us, I did say, this guy is super skinny. At the time I was working out, at least I was built. These guys I was with, built. Yeah, so I'm like, we can take them on. Boy 5. 2 of them, 3 of them are girls, 2 are guys. 1 is a twink. Mbetanye. Like the rate. Because right now, I'm like, anything can happen because usingaye akekho. Usingaye lo sisangaye apha sonke akekho. He's gone. He's left the building. He's like, sayonara motherfuckers, and juices. He went out. Now, sihleli, our table is still full. Their table is still full, so we are not leaving anytime soon. Up. Now they are minding their own business, we are minding our own business. Akasekho la mntu uyi common denominator, right? So siyazijayivela like we are having fun. Guys are coming to like our tables and then we're like, man, my nigga, yeah, bro. Because also I wasn't out, but I was out to people who knew.
Okay.
The fun doesn't even mean, but there were people who knew about my sexuality, but I wasn't out to everyone. So most of my friends didn't know about my sexuality 2013 because I also found it very hard to come out to people who've known you for years and they've known you as a straight guy. And then now you have to come out to them as gay. But to people who have just recently met you and they don't know you, it's easy for you to introduce yourself as gay. Yeah, bro? So I still pretty much had that whole thing, Yokubana. When a guy approaches me, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what do you see? I still had a lot of internalized homophobia. If I'm being honest. So if a guy would approach me randomly, I would be like, whoa. So I didn't want to seem gay or appear gay. So whenever people saw that I was and they tried their luck with me, it triggered me basically. So guys were coming to our table. I was like, nah, I don't play for that team. So now, the twink is seeing all of this and the twink is here. He's here. So apparently he's like texting Steven. Texting Steven about, you see your bitch is out here being a bitch. So he's taking pictures of the guys that keep coming to the table and sending it to his man. So and I'm like, so now Steven forwards me the screenshots on some like, what the fuck? Like, what is he saying? So I'm like, what is going on? He's like, that guy that was sitting next to me. What's going on here? So he's like, that guy that was sitting opposite me is sending me this saying that you are being a bitch there and you are having guys over. I'm like, I'm having guys over, I'm not. Like, I'm literally just having fun and people keep coming to our table and some guys have tried their luck and I've been like, nah, my nigga. Yeah, bro? So I explained that to him. He's like, oh, okay. I don't know why he's being like this. So I then raise it. I'm like, by the way, he said that he's your man. Guy doesn't answer. Yeah, bro? So now I'm sitting down. The twink is sitting down. I'm looking at him. He's texting. I'm texting. And we're obviously texting the same person. So I look at him. He looks at me and gives me this. So now I'll give him this. Because one thing about me, I'm gonna pull face. Like, I'm gonna pull face. If I'm feeling something, you will see it here on my face. If I don't like you, you will see it here on my face. When I don't like you, I'm gonna be in Tabanar the entire time. Tabanar, it's out. This was me the entire time looking at this bitch. I'm like, what you wanna do? What you wanna do? So now, we're sitting there, we're just having fun. So I don't know what their chat is with Steven, right? I don't know what Steven is telling him. Boy just gets irritated and aggravated. He stands up, he comes up to me, he's like, by the way, when I said to you that I am his man, I meant Steven. I'm like, okay, and? He's like, so bitch, you better back off. I'm like, back off from what? Dude, I don't want to Steven Wako. Okay, I wanted him, man. But I'm like, dude, I'm not doing anything with Steven. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? Steven and I know each other from the gym. Like, at this time, I'm now just explaining because I was like, you know what? I don't want drama. Even though I'm ready for it, but I don't want it. Can I at least try and avoid it first and then see what happens? Yeah, Bob. Sharp. So he's rowdy. I'm still sitting down. I'm like, chill. And he's like, you keep doing that with your hands and giving me your hand. I'm like, no man, like, back off. Like, personal space, please. So I'm like, back off. Because now I'm sitting down, you're standing up. And do you understand? So back off. So baby boy doesn't back off. I stand up and then I step off the where we were sitting. Now, London Silico is like the deck. So there are other people down there. They're all looking at this fight now that's about to break up or that is about to break off. So now, because I was sitting down and he came on to me, the bouncers saw what was going on. The bouncers quickly get there as I'm standing up and like, what you gonna do? Yeah, bro? So I'm like, Uzokwe, now that I'm up and standing up, what you gonna do? The bouncers get there, they pull me away, they pull him away, and then they tell him to go outside because you are starting shit. So they tell him to go outside. So his entire entourage go outside. Now we're not gonna go outside and follow them just because he wanted to fight me. So now my night must be ruined. Yeah, bro? So I'm like, good riddance to bed, rubbish. So we're busy dancing, having fun. Now it is around 1-ish. I'm a bit TSP. Yeah, bro? I'm like, hey, the TSP, guys, I think we should go. Also remember, I shouldn't say this. I gotta drive. I didn't drive. I didn't drink and drive, ne? I didn't drink and drive. But you get what I'm saying. I'm getting TSP. There's a car in the mix and I still need to go home, right? So, but I got a driver. Sure. We now conclude our night. We're like, guys, let's go home. We are tired. We are drunk. Let's go home. Sharp. We walk out. As we walk out, guess who is outside the bar and is standing there drinking outside, like standing from like next to some car. So we are walk out. There's a passage, then it's like a parking lot. Yeah, bon. That's why every parking lot we're looking for the car. Sila. Looking for the parking lot. I'm like, I know those people. And we are parked that side as well. I know those people. So I alert these two, mana. Look at those 5 there. The 5 that was sitting next to us. But they're still drinking. And because they can't be let in, so they're still outside. You understand? So I don't know if they were waiting for me or what, but they got me. So now I'm drunk and I'm already feeling rowdy when I see them. I'm like, these bitches got me all the way confused. They don't know who the fuck I am. Like, bitch, you came for me. You understand? You came for me and you thought I was a bitch because I didn't do shit. Mama didn't raise no bitch. One thing about her, she didn't raise no bitch. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna kick your ass. Yeah. So I walk. So as I'm walking there, I'm already nar. I'm swing the song. So I walk. So now we have to pass their car to get to the car that we are going to. So the nar. So I hear some chatter. I'm not vendor, right? So they chat in vendor like. So I asked these two anabatina baya. Babes. They're talking about you. So I'm like, if you have anything to say, say it to me. Say it to me. Now they keep quiet. He stands up, this twink. He starts talking in vendor. I don't know what the fuck he was saying. But obviously, we hadn't talk. I'm like, if you're not gonna say anything, I'm gonna hear. Just shut the fuck up. I turn around and I walk away. So as I'm walking away, I'm Kivisele, you know, it's thick. Yo, how do I say? Do you know a bottle lid? Like a bottle lid, yeah, Savannah or whatever. Like that small bottle cap, the cap. He throws the cap and it like hits here, like around here. So I turn around and like, who the fuck did that? Like now, at the time I'm like, the boss, I'm like, who the fuck did that? He's like, yeah, but ukuluma now, get English. Yeah, it's like, it's me, what you gonna do? So I'm like, zakbetha wena zakbetha wena and ngizakuphula wena. I'm like, guys, let's go. This twink is here. One thing about me, don't talk, do. Don't talk, act. Like subalapa, please. Like if you're gonna talk, I might as well just walk away. Like, cause I'm not gonna be going back and forth with you. Masbamba nesilwe, babes. Like masilwe, siqede manje silwe. So now I'm like, let's just walk away because this bitch ain't gonna do shit. Now the two lesbians start talking. I'm like, not you two. Like, there's absolutely nothing I'm gonna do to you. Nothing. You're nothing to me. You're beneath me, bitch. Nothing to me. So we get into the car as we're driving out. And it is still is our Ghetto is there anything that you wanna say? It's like, fuck you. Yes, sis. Yes, sis. Yeah, after that, fuck you. After that, fuck you. I got off the car. I was like, Utini? Fuck you, Kuba. The straight guy stands up. I'm like, okay, now he's gonna fuck me up. My two bitches come. They're like, what you gonna do? Niza kwenzani? The bitches all start talking. They all start talking. We're just in here like, do something. The clap the lay one, right? The clap the lay one yon. Who's gonna do shit? Which one of you is next? Which one? Do you wanna say something? Do you wanna talk? You better not. Because I'll clap on it. So that boy was light-skinned, like immediately. Guys, I don't condone violence. One thing, I don't condone violence. But if a bitch has to be put in his place, don't hesitate. But don't fight. Don't fight. So we're standing there, all three of us on some. We get back into the car. I get home. I'm drunk on it. I call this one. He's like, no, I call Steven. It's like, no, I'm at the police station because my friend was drunk. So I tell him what's going on. I'm like, so now the logical thing to do is to realize demoshe a relationship right? Like that's what I was supposed to realize and come to terms with, is that you actually here was the one Steven was gonna cheat with. This is his boyfriend. And then when you were the new plaything, and then now we are new. So back off, my guy. I did not back off. Following day, I slept over at Steven's place. And I was like, ndifuna aze apha nimbethe anye kwakhona. So guys, that is literally the fight I had over this guy with his boyfriend. And yeah, that's how it happened. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so by clicking on that subscribe button. And to my subscribers, if you haven't pressed that notification bell, please do so, because there is so much content coming in or coming up, because I have so many videos that I actually took of story times that I looked at and I was like, I'm not sure if I like these videos. So I will be reshooting those videos and uploading them very soon. So please do click on that notification bell so that you can be notified when. Not my camera dying while I'm shooting, cha. But I just wanted to say thank you so very much for watching my video, and love you guys to the moon and back. You all know that. And please do engage down below and leave all of your comments there. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.